Alright guys, welcome back to another video on Talk Sooty. It's been a night now since the fight. The fight was last night. Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury, or Tommy Fury versus Jake Paul, however you want to say it. Yeah, let's break down this fight then, shall we? It'll be a very quick review of the fight and reaction to the fight. But first of all, scorecards wise, that one scorecard that was in favour of Jake, I think was a bit stupid. I think Tommy Fury clearly won majority of the rounds. Personally, I had it 6-2. Obviously, when you deduct points and all that, I think the scorecard came out as 76, 73, which was what two of the judges scored it. I think that was right. Obviously, the knockdown. I mean, I want to do that for the knockdown, but it was a knockdown and it wasn't. He hit him flush on the chin with a stiff enough jab, but I think it was more that he was off balance, and you could see if you watch the replay, his left foot completely gives way on the canvas and he slips. He slips and he's off balance, but credit to Jake, he landed the shot. I mean, if he was properly in his stance and like not square on as he was, he probably takes that on the chin and it's fine. But he caught him with a decent shot, and he was all right because he went. I actually thought that was probably one of Tommy's best rounds because he got straight back up. He started smashing him again. He just put the combos on him, and he was backing Jake up into the corner. Jake, you could tell Jake was tired. They were both tired. They clearly both felt the pressure and the nerves, and that's what tires you out quick enough because they clearly both train hard because they're both in good shape. I mean, Fury's probably in the slightly better shape, and that's why he had more output because I thought Jake's output was quite poor overall in the fight, which is shown by the fact that he only landed 49 punches. I mean, Fury only landed 88, so he landed 34 more, but he was definitely more active. And in rounds two, I believe, Jake only landed 3 shots and 2. No, wait. That's power punches, sorry. Total punches. In round 4, sorry, he only landed 2 punches, and in the final round he landed 3, and one of those jabs was the knockdown. But yeah, I thought it was quite convincingly it was Fury. There was levels. You could tell there was a boxer in there, and you can tell there was someone who's been learning the game but just not experienced enough. And you could see Tommy clearly had that edge and experience because his jab was miles better than Jake, and he looked like he didn't know what he was doing in there. I can't lie. When the overhand wasn't landing, and it wasn't, it might have hit Fury a few times, but he wasn't bothered about it. He wasn't phased, and he just kept moving forward. And he was boxing on the back foot for the first 4 rounds, I would say. And then when he saw Jake tired, he was putting it on him more, getting him into corners, landing some big shots. And overall, yeah, like I said, he definitely was the better fighter, and it just shows that Jake needs to just go back to the tool station and regroup and keep learn the trade if he wants to carry on doing it, because he's calling out Canelo and all this, and Carl Froch. I mean, Carl Froch would dust him with one hand behind his back, and Canelo, that would be a murder, and that's not good. We don't want to see stuff like that. We don't want to see mismatches like that because it just ends up badly. Hopefully he's actually learned and understand that it's a difficult game. It's a difficult game. You can talk as much as you want, but if you can't really use these, he's got power. I'll give him that. He's got power in that right hand, because you've seen it. You don't knock people out unconscious like he's done. I mean, yes, they weren't boxers, but he's clearly got some pop to him. You don't knock people out like that if you don't have power. But yeah, if that's all you're relying on, there was a difference, because Tommy, clearly you could see his 1-2s, and inside he was landing good shots. There was a couple good shots when they got close. He would land just little right hands just when they're in the clinch there, or uppercuts. There was a few uppercuts that landed. I just thought overall there was levels, and he was miles better than him. And hey, it is what it is for Jake Paul. He's got a lot of money, and so's Tommy. They'll probably end up doing a rematch. And I think, even though I went on Twitter last night and said I don't want to see it again, I mean, I don't really want to see it again, but for them two individually, and more Tommy, I'm thinking, take it. You've outboxed him really. Realistically, it was if you hadn't have slipped over, it'd have been 6 rounds to 1. No, 7 rounds to 1, and yeah, you see what I mean. If you didn't have a dodgy ref, points wouldn't have been taken off, and it would have been a wider gap on the margin. And maybe the second time when you're less nervous, because you could tell he was feeling the pressure by the way he acted after the fight. He was crying, but that's not because he was upset. Because all the pressure of we're going to be left in the state. You're going to be left in Saudi or Dubai, Saudi, Abu Dhabi, wherever in the Middle East anyway. Left there because his family wouldn't take him in and stuff like that, and having a baby and all that. Pressure builds up on you. It builds up, and it just, you could see it at the end of the fight. It just all came out. It's not like he was upset. Why would he be upset by winning? But you could see the pressure just draining off him in that moment after the fight. And yeah, I think in a rematch he might even finish Jake Paul, because I mean, even though Jake Paul have time to get better, Tommy knows what he's dealing with now, and yeah, there isn't that pressure has been taken off a bit because you've already beat him. But yeah, it is what it is. I think if I was Tommy, get the money while you're there, because you just made a load of money there. Why not make more? You don't complain about things. That's what boxers get into it. They get into be a world champion and make all that money. That's what it's all. It's all about making money. AJ says it. I'm all about making money, and that's all. That's the game. The game's the game. Make the money. Get out of the business. That's what you want to do. And if I was him, easy payday. I mean, it was a competitive fight. I'm not trying to shade on Jake Paul, but yeah, that's how you make the big bucks and make it fairly easily. But overall, the fight was decent. Like I said, I won't be too interested in a rematch. Jake Paul might have to play on this. I've hurt my arm in camp and I felt a bit sick. Or you're the boxer and should try and build up the second fight, because, like I said, it was quite convincing in the end that there was levels. But hey, if they manage to do good numbers in the rematch and make money, do it and get out of the business. Because it's a dangerous game. It's a dangerous game. But yeah, that's my little review and reaction to that fight. Future videos that are coming out will be John Jones UFC 285 preview and reaction. They'll be coming out, probably preview on Saturday or Friday. Actually, the preview will probably be on Saturday, and the reaction will probably be Sunday, like Friday night, Sunday morning, because I won't be staying up for it. I'll be watching it in the morning over in the UK. So yeah, that's what I expect them videos to come out soon, and then there'll be a reaction to the United game against Liverpool on the weekend, and maybe one in the week. But that's it from me today. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Sutty out.